welcome back everyone. My name is Altamar and we're going to be continuing our playthrough of Avowed. Where we left off last time, we had met up with a traitor to the Rangers, and we also kind of chose our side, and that is going to be Ader. I don't know if that's actually a side we have to take, or what's going on with that. Let's do some things in this video. So we still need to do the Elder Offerings, that's happening, and there's also a food theft quest. Follow the river north and investigate the area to find the missing crops. We'll do that as well. And then eventually we'll talk to Kai about his person, and we're going to try and find the grotto to get old Nuna, but I don't know where or when to find that person, or the bear I'm guessing. Alright, let's go do this gravesite thing first though. And I did not select the quest because I am dumb. That one, quest tracked. We are going up there. Nope, that's the reliquary. Down there. We can go to, I guess, the River Fork Beacon and then take a quick tromp down the road. This is also going to be the last video for about a week and a bit because I am going to be out of town. Sort of been preparing for that, that's why I haven't been recording as much. But going on vacation for a little while. Gonna relax and do nothing. Go swimming, probably. And that's about it. So we are gonna just keep our eyes out for enemies? I thought I heard there's definitely a body here. Just seemed like there'd be an enemy around there. People don't usually randomly die. Or maybe they do. We haven't tried out this new gun yet either. I should probably try this out. We've already cleared out the graveyard where we're going. We did that earlier without knowing what it was for, because we hadn't picked up the quest yet. It's just down here. We kind of just bounced. Oh, there's... Alright, that does a fair amount of damage. Oh, I missed. Okay. Never mind, there are more enemies. Many more. I don't know if the bouncing damage does all that much. Like, 90's not a lot. Oh. You killed that thing and then they all vanished. Right then.
Who's ready for more?
That was pretty easy. I also kind of like this gun. Okay, this is the offering
Seems like a waste to
thing.
me, but it means something to them.
Alright, now we need to return to Rossana, sorry. Not Rossina. Let's grab the Zorup silver and get out of here. There is other things to do relatively close by. Like, we could go and grab the reliquary over there. Why not? We're close enough that it's sort of a good time to go do it. It's a long loading screen. Alright, let's track that quest. Reliquary from the Ashes, it's called, and it is a... Bandit Reliquary, yes. Okay, let's go deal with that. So it looks like there's a Elder Brown Bear and a Sporling. Let's just kill the Spor... Nope, let's not kill the Sporling, apparently. 800 damage is pretty good. 837. Gonna shoot it in the butt. The Delemgan needs to die first. Let's shoot that thing in the face. It did not die either. So this is 839. Let's just do a quick check. That is well over 1,000. If we use both guns. And I think they reload faster. They do only do 193 without power attack though, so 700, 500, okay. So it looks like the two guns technically are better than the one gun at the moment, but that might be because These are exceptional +1, and this one is just exceptional +0. So if we were to update that one, or upgrade that one to +1, it might be equivalent in terms of damage. We'll try it out, because I would like to just upgrade one gun. That's a hell of a lot cheaper than upgrading 2 separate guns in terms of crafting material, so that would be kind of nice.
Leave something.
However, it does have longer range.
Lands, take it back.
Just shoot that guy.
Nice job. I can't. Back on my feet.
How did Kai die? Did he jump off the cliff and take damage or something? There was another Delemgan walking up there. Where did it go? Where are you? I don't trust this. There's definitely more enemies around. There's Zorops and there's a Tempest right there. That's the one I was looking for. I tried to jump over it. That did not work. Let's knock down that shield. What did that, oh, there's a priest. Where is it? Okay, it's dead. Back up. Just shot it in the back to death. Come on, die. Dead. Dead. Everything's dead that needs to be dead. Okay. Perfect. Everything worked out pretty okay. Let's grab some... well, not much loot, but let's grab whatever there is. The thing is in here, somehow. We gotta get into it. If I were a way into here, where would I be? Can I just jump over? Maybe. Let's go see if we can find an actual way in. It's definitely... oh, we can just walk up there. Okay. Anything down here? There's a dead body. We should probably loot. Just grabbing whatever there is. There's plants above us on that little ledge. There's also plants up here somewhere.
The trail goes through the ravine and into the glade. Careful where you step.
A glade? Oh, this glade's not a grotto. I was like, a glade? That's what we're looking for, but no, we're looking for a grotto. It's a big box. Someone spent a lot of effort to drag this giant box out here. And it has nothing super important in it. Oh no, okay. It bounced off something. So someone has a Zorop arrow. This crude arrow appears to be coated in poison. Some Zorop tribes use similar toxins to slow down large, more intimidating predators.
Poisoned arrow, slow act.
Found it at last, the reliquary of Saint Wadwin. It has made its way to Nakku-Tedek, a ruin in the Living Lands. Chartering a ship cost me everything, but it's a small price to pay to kill a god. The voyage was hard, fever gripped the crew, and I spent days vomiting into my bed of moldy straw. I dreamt of my family, our life in the dead fire cut short by Aethys the betrayer. I must remind myself that they are dead, and that vengeance sustains me. One loses track of time on the frontier. Emerald Stair has a settlement, but I will not chance anyone recognizing me. Nakku-Tedek is close. Aethys will pay. He took my son, and I will burn the last remnant of his. The reliquary is mine. An Aethesian, Alphon, tried to send in my way. I could have killed him, but something stayed in my hand. Maybe there's a little mercy left in me. Having the reliquary is not as fulfilling as I imagined. I want to toss it into the flames, let another final piece of Widewin crisped into ash. I've done it countless times before, nothing can stop me, so why do I hesitate? I need rest. Maybe one more dream of my family will help me understand.
They wanted the thief to suffer.
I found the reliquary. And then I ran face first into a trap like an idiot. That hurt. Okie dokie. We are taking some poison damage. It'll be fine. We'll be okay. How do I get up to that plant? The poison damage isn't so bad. I mean, it is annoying, don't get me wrong. But, more annoying is the green light around the edge of my screen. How do I get to this plant? It's over there and down. Once we cross this bridge. It could be something we need. Nope, never mind, I lied. It's not. I just walked right up, take their plant. Oh, okay, that didn't hit him. That was weird. Wasn't expecting him to turn around. Who summoned an Earth Blight? Must be that guy, the Grove Tender. I was kind of hoping against all odds that maybe they were like peaceful Delemgan. Should have shot at them first to check. You can't shoot friendly things, so in retrospect, shooting things before you approach them, better idea. Oops. Not what I meant to do, but let's just shoot this guy. I missed, but also we found out that there's a lot more things around here than I initially assumed. Scourge is on its way. It's already half dead. Well, it's like a sixth dead, maybe. Now it's over half dead. Now it's fully dead. Let's continue on. This leads to a ravine. They said maybe a ravine is a grotto. There's definitely a bear over there and a Zorab and a giant chest. So let's head that way. Is there a priest? Is the only question I have. Ow. Okay, that guy's dead. Skirmisher. Dead. Okay, there's a couple of Earth Blights coming up. Let's just leave. Find the Delemgan. Kill it. Get rid of the things. Done. Nope. Stop it. There's some more Hylia Talon. Hylia's Talon. We need that desperately for upgrades still on some of our stuff, or at the very least to make the better versions of stuff. What's this? An exceptional greatsword. That'll sell for a good chunk. We can maybe buy some more crafting material that we actually need with it. Or something along those lines. What's this? Complete Adventurer Journal. After spending numerous days observing the habits and behavior of the Delemgan, I believe I've stumbled upon their inner sanctum. This strange glade seems to be some sort of gathering place for them, and from what I've been able to gather, at its heart is a powerful being they treat with great reverence. I must endeavor to speak with this manner of queen, and gather as much info as I can in order to further my research. I must tread with caution, though. The Delemgan here seem quite hostile to outsiders, and I'm sure the queen would not appreciate it if I had to deal with her subjects in some violent fashion. Sorry for the brief pause in the reading there. My dog started to scratch the floor, as he likes to do, and is very loud. No one wants to hear that. Let's grab all this, and we're gonna head across to there, I guess.
After you, envoy.
How do we get across to there? Well, there's a waypoint here we picked up, and I'm guessing this is where we're going. This is a little bit sketchy, but it's fine. There's mushrooms everywhere. The Delemgan Glade. Not much in the way of enemies yet. I'll see how many we wake up when we start shooting them, though. Oh, hello there. Queen's Fury. Doesn't sound good. He is very fast, I'll give him that. That charge hurts. I'm stuck. Okay, one Queen's Fury dead. Is there a second Queen's Fury? No, just a bunch of these sporelings. Okay. That was a little unexpected, but that's fine. The Delemgan that came charging though, that was something else. I wasn't expecting that at all. Hey, there's a little tiny lockbox here. The Zorb Tongue and 25 whole dollars. Ooh. More Hylia Talon. Hylia's Talon. More Slagheart Melon. I hear a sound. Come on. Jump better. There we go. Canvas gloves. Where'd the sound come from? There's nothing here. There's Queen's Shield there. We'll deal with that in a sec. Maybe that was it. I'm not hearing the sound anymore. Yeah. Okay. Maybe it was just the body. A little disappointing. Oh, I'm stuck. Or not stuck, sorry, I should say that I was unable to climb. Yeah, you guys can go down there and fight. I'll stay up here. Be a snipey boy. Missed that shot. There we go. Missed both of my shots there. Kill all the nightcaps and then we're good. Okay, another Queen's thing dead. This is a creepy... What is that thing?
Think the Delemgan did all that? Or maybe the land itself?
Queen's Malice. Also, the skeleton just standing there in a T-pose is a little creepy. I'm not gonna lie. That's weird.
One for you! Here we go!
Everything in here is dead so far. This is a much bigger area than I thought it was going to be. I was expecting like a little, like a little cave with a boss at the end of it. This is a big open area with lots of enemies. You can't see me. I'm gonna burn all my mana because I can't see what I'm shooting at. There's the Malice. Okay, someone's gone down there to fight it. Or it's coming to fight us? I can't tell yet. I'll probably drink a healing potion though. Just put it down. Come back here with all your stuff. You've awakened. Oh my god. Queen's Evoker is right in front of us. That hurt. Wasn't expecting that. Let's just finish it off really quickly. Don't want it evoking things on me too much.
Nice work.
Okay, let's go back down to that main area, because there's clearly a lot of enemies there, and we killed them. There might be a lot of loot just kicking around. At the very least, a chest. A couple common items too, but that isn't important. Okay. How did you not die from that? That was a sneak attack with 2 pistol shots right in the back. Another queen shield. Okay, so they're not unique things. I honestly thought that they were named, or like sort of semi-named creatures. Like mini bosses leading up to the big boss, but that's not the case. They are just special Delemgan, I guess. But not to the extent that they're like mini bosses. Fine dagger, cool. Alright, that's definitely a thing that we should pay attention to.
You may approach me, God.
Okay.
A welcome visitor. It has been so long since one of your kind has walked in this grove.
Maybe because your guys attack us all the time. I've been in Delemgan groves before, but not in the living lands.
Strange, as this is your home.
No, my home is in Adir, far to the south and across the sea.
Yes, that is the home you know. But why have you come to this place?
To this grove? I can't really say. I found myself here.
It may be that fate has brought us together. But wait. No. No. So many dead. So many of my kin are dead by your hand.
Yeah, a few. Alright, I can explain that.
The time for words has passed.
Well... Okay. Oh no, this is a very bad area. Okay, we are trapped in here with all of the enemies. Ow. Gotta kill that malice fast. The heck? There's a bear behind us. And I need to heal. We took a big hit there from the bear, I think. Or something else. Just try and stay near Kai so he can tank for us. Ow. Whatever just hit me. Oh, the Queen's Malice. They hit real hard. Okay, there's the Queen. I did not do any damage to her. Oh, hello there. This is gonna hurt. Need to kill that evoker, like... What the... Oh god, I'm dead. There's no way. I'm stuck in like the middle of everything. I was expecting Kai to keep tanking that one. That didn't happen. Okay. You guys could tank, you know. die. Okay, Delemgan Queen dead. Sporling. I missed the attack. That body just went flying. I think this might be the last thing to kill. Okay, that was a little bit rougher because it couldn't move around too much. Good arena, I'll give it that. There is something on the body. A ring of minor deflection. Ilia's talon, some awakened wood, that kind of thing. The malice, or not the... Yeah, the malice ones kind of suck. They have a lot of damage potential. Also another chest, possibly with a legendary loot. Garland of the Wild Groves. Don't know what that is, but we'll find out shortly. Dead body. Oh, I didn't pick up the loot. Dead body. And dead body. I think that's it. I'm gonna go up here and see if there's anything near the throne, though. There is. What is that? Adragon Heart. What is that for? Unclear. There is definitely... Oh, there's nothing back here. I thought there'd be a path over there doing something, but apparently not. Alright, so we've cleared out the grove. We killed the Delemgan Queen. That's interesting for sure. Alright. Well, what did the necklace do? The garland. 30% resistance to poison accumulation. Okay, that wasn't as exciting as I hoped. That painter's brush is 5% crit chance, though. That's pretty good. 3% damage reduced on the ring of minor deflection as well. Alright, well, there was some stuff. I wouldn't say it was great stuff, but it existed. That wasn't the thing we wanted to do, though. I guess we can go turn in the offerings and we can turn in the reliquary. Those are two quests we can finish up. I didn't find the grotto, which is what I was kind of hoping to find. If I were a grotto, where would it even be on this map? There's a burrow. I don't know if that counts. There's a Zorub camp. That was with the friendly Zorubs. There could be a grotto, I guess, over here, maybe? But anyways, let's go here. I gotta say, I'm pretty excited to go on a little bit of a holiday. I need a chance to sleep in. No dog to take care of. He's going to daycare, and I'm going away. I'm just gonna relax and sleep. It's gonna be glorious. We have an unspent ability point. Actually, we have lots of points available. What level are we? Do we have any ranger stuff we can do? No, level 15 for that. We do have 3 ability points. I'm gonna put some into stuff, maybe. I'm gonna grab the constant recovery rank 2. Yeah. So we can recover some of that sweet life we get hit by without having to use potions and stuff. Before we leave, actually, let's see what we can do here for upgrading things. Don't know if I need any of those yet. I'll just leave those alone. Oops. Okay, we can definitely upgrade one last trick, or we can just keep upgrading our pistols. Let's take a quick look at the damage increase. So these are 138 each. Actually, currently they're 127. So combined they are 254. This is 205 and will go up to 226 at rank 1. So I think having 2 pistols is better than having 1 arquebus. So if that's the case, I'm going to upgrade our pistols again. Because that exceptional 2 is going to be quite good for an increase on them. Let's keep using our pistols. I like the pistols quite a lot, actually. Yeah, we need to leave camp now. I do need more Hylia's Talon or whatever things we need to make. Actually, hang on. We could have done something maybe. Actually, no, I don't think we have any Paradisian, whatever it's called. The tier 1 stuff. Do you have anything to buy?
Oh, hey, it's...
You have nothing good. Your inventory makes me sad. Although there are some lockpicks. I'll grab those. I'm gonna sell the exceptional great sword as well. It's worth a good chunk of money. Okay. Alright, we need to go into the camp itself, which is this way, I think. Give the reliquary back and then head over and tell her that we put some food on some grapes, which is very silly, but here we are.
Welcome back. I hope the wilderness gave you safe passage.
Yeah, that's an
May I help
understatement.
you?
It didn't. Definitely did not. It took some doing, but I found St. Waidwin's reliquary.
You did? To think a godlike would deliver this back to me. I feel blessed, truly. Wherever he is, Eothas smiles on you.
I found the thief's journal too. This was no ordinary robbery.
Wait, are you suggesting he stole it for some purpose?
Eothas killed his whole family in the Deadfire. No wonder he had a grudge.
What? Eothas himself, ending innocent lives? I'd heard the rumors that he walked among us, but to think the God of Light could be to blame for such horrors? No, it's beyond belief.
Agents of violence. They cloak themselves in warmth and light and spread like wildfire.
That man was persecuted. Don't tell me you can't sympathize with him.
I feel for him, but he is wrong. The truth of Eothas remains.
It does not. If you had a god's might, would you even realize you'd killed them?
I don't know. The mere thought of having a god's power feels profane. I find myself lost, godlike. I look at this relic now and I wonder whether all my years of service were a waste.
I'd keep it, but remember why people have lost their faith in Eothas.
I will. I pity my own suffering when I should learn from it instead. I'll pray for the thief's absolution. If not in this life, then maybe the next.
Sure, that's something.
Thank you for telling me all this.
You're welcome.
Good, right? Everything gets more complicated.
Alrighty.
when Gods get involved.
Time to leave. Turn in a different quest. She was in the city, right? The person to turn this quest into. I guess we can just track it, but I'm pretty sure she was in the city somewhere. Yes, she is up here. Oh, speaking with the governor. Oops, not the right quest to track. Elder offerings. That's the one we're tracking. She is in the city, though. I can read it right there. Where is she in the city? She is right there. Perfect. We haven't explored the city as much as other cities yet. We should do a quick, maybe the next video when I get back from vacation, we'll do a quick loop around to see what we can find for loot and other quests to pick up. But for now, we're just gonna give her the thing.
You return.
Or tell her the thing, I guess.
Have you visited all 3 grave sites?
We have. The spirits should rest easily now.
Thank you for helping the dead to rest, my friend. You have done Fiora a great service.
And wasted perfectly good food in the process.
Now, will you stand and pray with me?
Of course, let's pray.
May you walk the path safely, always a step ahead of the pallid night and her toll. May the usher guide you through the safest doors to the next life, and may his skeletal hand bring you only warmth. May the twin gods see faith in you in all their aspects, and may death come quickly and easily and without fear.
Thank you for the prayer, Elder.
And may we all take comfort in the knowledge that the next life awaits. You know the prayer. It gives me such joy. Please, take this token of Barrett's favor. May it keep you from her path for just a moment longer.
What does it
May the
do?
usher find you quickly, Ainiko, and ferry you gently to the next life.
Alright, what's it do? %20 damage reduction against vessels. Interesting. Okay. Unspent companion ability points. Alright, well we can do that. Who? Both of them actually. Alright, what do we got? We can do Leap of Daring, we can do Fire and Ice. Can you only have one of these selected at a time? Probably. Maybe? I don't want to do Sharpshooter. Or Heartseeker, I should say. You can use that a lot, actually. Let's use Heartseeker Quick Draw. Yeah. I'm going to try and use another ability point. Let's give him a better unyielding defense, like this one. You can absolutely multiply them. Okay, cool. Good to know. We can also respect people if we want to. It's pretty cheap to do. We can even reset our own points if we want to. Let's take a quick glance at the store that's nearby here. I want to see if they have any crafting materials.
Welcome to Poria in Velino, the finest legitimate apothecary of Emerald Stair.
If you have to say that you're legitimate in the name of your business, one of a couple things is happening. Either it's not, or your town is so corrupt that you specifically need to say that it is, which is bad all around. We're not going to buy the Awakened Oh, maybe we are. Are we going to buy the Awakened Adra? What do we need for our next level? I'm going to buy the Helios Talon. It's so expensive. Whatever. It's fine. We need something for our next tier of item eventually, when we get to level 3 Exceptional. Can we make... I'm just going to go to Emerald Stair, Camp. Because we may need to buy the Awakened Adra for the purpose of turning it into whatever the next tier of thing is. I'm hoping we can buy... I'm hoping we can craft the better versions, but we'll see if we can. We are able to turn Adra into Awakened Adra, so theoretically should be able to. So Awakened Adra's there, Adra's there. We don't have the next tier after that. Okay, so maybe we can't. Let's take a quick look at upgrading. So if we go to Superb, we need Corrupted Adra. I don't know how to make that yet. Alright, I guess we'll call it here. Oh, no, Kai wants to talk. We'll do Kai's thing and then call it here.
Hey there. Something on your mind?
You okay? Meaning Belina seemed to shake you up.
It just took me back. Something about her reminded me of old times. War stories.
The way she changed, you mean? She wasn't herself anymore?
And I've seen shades of that before. The meek trooper who develops a taste for killing. Now, the part that stuck with me was what she said about watching her partner turn. Seeing someone you know, someone close to you, beyond help like that.
Do you want to talk about it?
I just want to know. You were blunt when you told her about Adelaro. Why?
She deserved the truth. It's what I would want.
Yeah, she did. And even in the state she was in, she handled it. Better than most. Sorry. I need a moment to clear my head.
Do you want to talk anymore? Yes, you do.
I still can't believe it. Dorso was betraying her brothers-in-arms, all in the name of saving Emerald Stair. And you helped her get away with it.
I did, yes. I'm loyal to Adir, or Adir, Kai, or should I betray my own people instead?
Well, no, it's not. I'm not asking you to betray Adir. But do you have to side with a backstabber like Dorso? She murdered her own envoy. I don't draw many lines, but that's one of them.
Why are you so worked up about this?
I'm just trying to warn you, from personal experience.
About?
I saw this in Rauatai's campaign in the Deadfire. You start out with purpose. You're fighting alongside your brothers and sisters, battling pirates and slavers, bringing civilization to a lawless, divided land. But then, you're breaking up villages, turning tribes against their rivals. It gets messy, fast.
This is different. Deadfire was the Huanas for centuries. The Living Lands haven't belonged to anyone since the Godless.
I'm less worried about who has a claim to the Living Lands than what Adir might ask of you. Same as Rauatai asked of us. Empires are hungry, envoy, and they devour their own too. Don't let your allegiances turn you into something you can't live with.
Have you been to Emerald Stair before?
It's been years. It was always green and overgrown, but I don't remember it being quite this...
Threatening?
Exactly. Something about Emerald Stair has always been unsettling. Everything in the Living Lands grows wild, but it's different here. Those giant roots, whatever they are, I don't remember them being quite as big or close to the settlement.
It's as if the land is pushing back, like it doesn't want us here.
Well, there's a thought to keep me up at night.
Oh, the Living Lands definitely hates us. That's why people like me even get work.
I don't like reading that much into things. Maybe that's why I'm still a bachelor.
Is that what it is? That wasn't even on my list.
Either way, when I wake up with night terrors, I'm waking you both up with me.
What do you know about animancy?
Not a whole lot, and I've been happy keeping it that way. Playing around with essence, poking at souls, trying to move them out of and into places they shouldn't be. Oh, it makes me queasy. Though, if we're going to understand the Dream Scourge and your godlike lineage, I suppose we'll have to get comfortable with it. Still, I'm happy to leave those pursuits to other people.
Exactly. Other people. People who are a safe distance away.
I never understood the opposition. Animancy allows us to better understand ourselves and the world.
True, but at what cost? There's a reason Animancy's failures are more famous than its successes.
Okay.
For every maniac it's cured, it's created dozens of corpses, or worse. I've just always felt more comfortable with things I can see and grasp for myself.
I don't mind a little mystery.
Then I guess it's better that you're the one with a connection to something in the beyond.
I've got questions about you.
So did my commanding officers.
You have a lot to say about second chances.
I'm well past seconds myself, if we're counting. Even decent people make mistakes, and the rest of us can grow, with a little time and grace.
Uh-huh, and what mistake are you running from?
If I had to list them all, we'd be talking all night. Anyway, if this place can't give us misfits and screw-ups a second chance, what hope do we have?
Yes, that's a fair point. I'd like your thoughts on the other companions.
You're asking me? I'm not much of a gossip. Okay, who do you want to know about?
So you are a gossip. How long have you known Marius?
Long enough that he's got a good roster of stories about my blunders in the wilds, which he'll remind us of constantly. He's got a soft heart under that gruff exterior. He feels things more deeply than he lets on. So, if he burns the stew one evening, maybe don't mention it.
Guess that's a fair point. So you two are friends. He sure likes to give you a hard time.
That's just how he shows affection. He's deeply loyal to people once he gets to know them, and he likes companionship more than he lets on. He just has a funny way of showing it. I think he left Galawain's tusks suddenly, and under unfortunate circumstances. He's never spoken directly about it, but that's what I put together, and it explains a lot. Losing home, losing the people who gave you a sense of yourself, it leaves a mark. But don't tell him I told you that. Seriously.
Alright. It's difficult to get to know him. He doesn't really open up.
Give him time, and don't rush the process. Think of him like a skittish little cub. He just needs to get used to you, but he'll come around once he does. Definitely don't tell him I said that.
I want to know what else you think about me.
Okay, but only if you let me turn that question around once I've answered you.
Fair.
I think you've been trusted with a nearly impossible task. When we first met, I thought that was because you made some powerful enemies back home. But as I've gotten to know you, I think that if anyone can stop the Dream Scourge, it's you. What's more, you've got your head and your heart in the right place. You haven't let your duties or loyalties get in the way of being decent and reasonable. At the end of the day, I'm proud to fight alongside you. And there you have it. Your turn now.
Alright. I appreciate your level head and even temper. As much time as we're all spending together, that's important.
Thanks. We've all got to be able to enjoy a little peace at camp, right?
That is true. And anything else? No, that's about it. Let's see if Marius has anything to say.
Envoy?
Talk more about you.
Oh, good. Let's have it.
Why don't you want to talk about your life?
Because it's not that interesting, really, and knowing about it won't keep you alive, and I don't like talking about it. So why pry? Wouldn't you rather your wilderness guide be happy and unburdened by thoughts of his past?
I mean, I guess. Is it really that bad?
Maybe, maybe not. Isn't it enough that I'd rather not talk about it?
I'll get you to open up somehow.
Ha! Not without a sharp blade or a barrel of Wodak, you won't.
So what you're saying is I just need to get some alcohol. How'd you learn your survival skills?
When I was a child in Solace, a warden named Alinka taught me the basics. What berries to eat, how to build a shelter, and so on. Later, I started going out on patrols, just to get experience in the wilds. By the time I was 15, I was going out on my own.
Cool. What'd you do on patrol?
I was usually part of a small patrol, maybe 4 wardens. We'd travel the roads in Galawain's tusks, and I was in charge of camp. We'd make sure the Zarps weren't getting restless, the roads were clear of bandits, and the lava flows weren't flooding. Turns out I was just good at surviving on my own, so I kept doing it, and I kept getting better at it.
So you left Solace because you didn't need it anymore?
Right, changing the subject.
That's enough for now.
Anyway, what do you need?
Let's talk about Emerald Stair.
Ask away.
Heard anything interesting out there?
There's a skeleton sitting in a chair out on the coast, west of the Fjord docks. No idea what it's doing there, but I'm always curious.
That is very curious, actually. Any tips for surviving?
Let's see. Water can be a problem out here. Don't drink from the rivers or creeks you find here. They're full of saka. Literally. You can get good water from inside most plants here, especially the larger vines. Or you can tap most of the trees for sap. I always put out some kind of cloth to collect the dew in the morning. That's Assuming Kai doesn't take it and use it as a nose rag. Oh, there's another tip. Make sure the people you're traveling with aren't Nim dudes.
Anything interesting?
There's a skeleton.
Alright, that's the same thing. Did that? Nothing for now.
Right.
And I guess that's it. I was hoping he would give some stat increases, but by training us, but oh, he's definitely got more to say to us. Okay.
Envoy?
Companions, maybe?
It's a blessed
Oh.
miracle he never got me killed. Honestly, he's a good guy. A bit too quick to ask questions for my taste, but Kai's good enough. Tell him I said that I'll cut a hole in your water skins.
Easy. Let's just try
Oh,
again.
good.
Okay, nothing there.
What do you need? Ask away. Right, Jake. Thanks for talking.
We still got an exclamation mark. What are we missing?
Envoy?
Okay, let's try all the conversation paths. Emerald Stair. Tell me more about Emerald Stair. Interesting. Tips for surviving.
Water from the... So,
Already did that one, but just to check to make sure.
I haven't... Still, if you have a choice, maybe consider that the Force and Emerald... Right, Jake.
Thoughts on our companions. We already did that. More about you. There's nothing. Okay.
Anyway, what do you...
I think that's it. Is that better now?
Dreams.
No, we still haven't. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Let's call it a video here, I guess. I don't know why he still has an exclamation mark, but fine. Not gonna worry about it too much. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you next time, and we will continue our quests. We have a food theft to deal with. We have a totem of defiance to put together. We have one bounty left to do. And that's about it for now. Then we'll figure out where to go from there. Like always, take care. See you next time.